Jules pulling up. Let's see. Oh, a keeper! Look at that! Hey everyone, what's going on? Joey here, and currently the sun is setting right behind me. But that's not why we're here. We're here because it's time for the annual Contino Crabbing Commission meeting. That's right. Every single year, us Continos, or the CCC, gets together and fishes off of the bays here in Wildwood to see who can catch the most crabs. And so, it's that time again, and I'm bringing you guys along. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up. Let's get started. For those who have no idea what I'm talking about, the Contino Crabbing Commission has been meeting every year for the past 7 years, including COVID. That's right, we did one trip over COVID. It was only really 6 of us, but we still did it, still had a blast. And the way this works is that we always pick the second weekend in August, and we rent a boat at Pier 47. We go crabbing for maybe about 4.5 hours, and we see on the boat who catches the most crabs. We actually have a golden crab trophy, which I'll show you tomorrow. Right now, the reason why I'm filming, it's the night before, because we have to be up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I know I'm really tired and grumpy, so figure we'll start right now. Plus, we got to get all the traps ready to go. So let me show you what we're working with. To get started with our big traps, we have 2 commercials, well, non-commercials, and I've got new buoys we have to put on there. We've got a lot of hand lines, which we have some of our older ones, and we have some new ones. We have to actually get some wood and put together, which we're going to cut the wood over there. We've got new buoys that are going to go inside here because these all got dry rotted, and now they're taking on water. Oh, you can see that broke right away. And we got some new gear for this year, including new nets. Yep, gonna have them there. We actually lost so many traps last year that I think these are the only 2 left. I might have to look to see if there are any more. And then we had bought a new hook because last year we lost a trap and we had to go underneath the water and go grab it. So we put this in there and drag it down. And of course, we're bringing the magnet again just to see if we can get anything. I ran over to Walmart and got all new lines. We're gonna reline these pots and a couple other traps and cut the wood. And then I saw something online. I don't know if I'm actually gonna try this tomorrow. It depends how tired I am. Did you see online that people are going to the beach with the bait boxes and putting snacks in there? I kind of want to try it because why not? But anyway, guys, we need to get this going because we also have a lot of bunker we're gonna cut up too, and it's gonna get really smelly. So they're actually frozen solid. You can see them just floating around there. So yeah, I'm gonna cut them up, get these traps ready to go, and then we're going crabbing. We're using 2 kinds of bait. We've got bunker in here, which will cut up into 3s, and we have flounder backs. For those who don't know, flounder backs are literally just the other half after they fillet it. It's the other half that's really no good. We put that in our commercial pots. Some people actually like to do chicken. Some people like me do flounder backs. So kind of whatever you want in that situation. Now, in checking all of the traps and hand lines, I always take out our ones from the years past and make sure they're not dry rotted. So I always go over here and just kind of pull on a little bit to make sure if I put my bait on here, there's a crab on here, it doesn't fall off. Now, different people put different things on the end of their hand lines. I put, for the most part, either wood or we need one of these measures. Because remember, crab keepers right now are 4.5 inches they have to be. So it's always good to have a couple of these on the boat. If not, then you have to hold the crab down. It kind of gets really annoying. But right now, we're just checking these lines, making sure that there's no knots in them. They're not going to fall apart. Put a little weight on, like this. Make sure it's good to go. This one actually seems pretty good to go. Just make sure it's tied on here because you don't want to throw that in the water and not realize it's tied to nothing, and then you lost a hand line, bait, and maybe a potential monster crab. So we get a couple of hand lines to go through. You can see in the background right now, Lola is actually getting fed by a fork. Lola is the dog. You'll see a video about her in a few weeks because we took her to the dog park on the beach. But we're gonna check these ones out. We have hand lines, we've got regular traps, and then we have the 2 commercial and non-commercial pots, which you do need licenses for. And for those who don't know, ooh, I dropped that bucket. In the state of New Jersey, if you operate more than 2 of those pots, you gotta get some kind of license. They're really cheap, you can get them online, or you can get them at Walmart. But these lines here are already checked prior to the video, so these are good to go. And then I just have to rewire all these new ones. These ones I don't really like as much, but they don't sell them like these ones anymore. These are like straight out like the 70s, early 90s. These are the little ones you get these days. Buy these at Walmart for like $2-3. I had gotten these ones on Amazon, including the buoys. But once again, checking all the lines, we put our name on them so that way no one steals them. Or if they float off, they know whose they are. But as of right now, we're doing pretty good.
Joey here, and tomorrow, guess what we're doing? I'm catching crabs! So, number one thing of catching crabs. You want to take your big toe.
What are you doing?
You want to put some cocktail sauce on it.
What are you doing then?
Then,
No.
you're gonna dip your toe in the bay.
Listen to Frankie.
In the bay.
She doesn't.
So you can catch some fish. Once you catch the
You're catching
fish,
fish with your toes?
you're gonna cut the fish in half. It's
We're
probably a
gonna grab
minnow. It's probably something. Then from there, you're gonna take it, put it on here in order to catch the crab. Oh, they'll eat whatever you give them, even bread. Bread with butter with some macaroni.
Why would you give a crab bread and macaroni? You're gonna put him in a pot, and then later on you're gonna get your bread with butter and dip it in with the bread.
That seems
in
opposite.
the bread into the broth.
Very opposite.
What do you mean? It's gravy crabs. We are making gravy crabs, by the way. Gravy crabs are being made now.
Some of us that can't have macaroni, we're gonna have gravy crab spiral zucchini instead. Healthy version.
Okay,
you know,
you have fun with them.
those with high cholesterol and diabetes.
So now we've got new buoys for this year, and I went bigger because last year someone ran over them and were telling me that they didn't see them and that they didn't run it over.
Net!
Even though...
Net!
Net what? Net. Okay, I guess I got caught. El Capitan. Get skippers. I'm
Frankie's the captain, and you're the skipper. You're the skipper.
Anyway,
You got
so
promoted to the skipper.
I'm going to be putting these on our non-commercials, and then they're cutting over the other pieces that are going to go onto the new hand lines. The sun has set. I just had dinner real quick. Now it's time to put the buoys onto the traps. We have to add our commercial number on here, which I do label all of my pots with an actual label on there. So I'm not going to show you it because it's got my personal information because it's right there. But I also have to put our license number on here. I've got a Sharpie. We're going to draw it out and then attach these. The other ones are dry rot. So, and we already tested these ones. I actually fixed these ones last year. You can see. Now we'll actually go down flat. Well, there we go. Now flat. It's about 10 o'clock and we're all ready to go. We've got our non-commercial / commercial. We've got 2 nets. We like to bring our own because they normally only give you one, and there's 7 of us on a boat. It's kind of hard to do that with 7 people. We have everything from hand lines to traps to this is where our flag goes on the back of the boat. We've got these gloves here, which are great because you can pick up a crab and sure, it's going to bite you and you feel the pinch, but you won't get hurt. Get a couple tongs and fly swatters because let's be honest, those green heads are not fun. And when the horse flies come out, it's even worse. We also have extra string, toilet paper, and our own toilet system. That's right. And yeah, we are all ready to go. Now that I'm done, it's time for me to go to sleep so I can wake up bright and early. But don't worry, I'm going to be sleeping for a few hours. But you're going to start the crabbing trip right now. And good morning, everyone. It is 6 o'clock in the morning. I've got my Old Bay coffee cup. There's no Old Bay in it, but it's just regular coffee. And I'm watching the sunrise. It is the morning of the Contino Crabbing Commission. How many crabs are going to catch today? You let me know in the comment section, and then we'll see if you're right. Man, oh man, I barely got any sleep last night, about 3 hours, so a little tired, but this is going to be a lot of fun. Let's get crabbing. So this is what we're playing for, the golden crab. Who's going to catch the most crabs? I'm going to get this trophy right here. Golden crab. And the car is packed, ready to go. We've got our bunkers cut. Got our flounder backs in here, a little frozen, but all good to go. Commercial pots, our traps, our hand lines, our nets, everything else is ready to go. Let's get to the boat. And we are here at Pier 47. We're all loaded up and ready to go. It's going to be a beautiful day. Luckily, we've got some clouds, which means it's not going to be as hot. But here is one of our commercial pots ready to go. Got to bait them up while we're waiting for Mom and Dad. And let's get situated. Guys, it's time to hoist the colors. Here we go. The flag is out, the Contino Crabbing Commission. And we're getting ready to shove off. Goodbye, dry land.
Whatever. Oh, that's the spot right there.
Boom, here we go. Commercials in. Everyone say hi. Dad, say hi. Hey! Hey! Guys, we get the first commercial in. We're gonna go head this way to our first spot. Now, we do have a second commercial trap, and this one's special because it has a camera inside. Got our GoPro here, so it's gonna capture some really good footage for us. And we're making our way into the bay. It's a cool shot. I mean, look down, we're cruising right now, but all the crabs are waiting for us. We're the first boat out. We've got the flag going. Woo! Full steam ahead. Dad threw in the anchor. Let's see if it catches.
Back it up, Frank. Nice and slow.
Oh, I'm at the slowest.
All right, cut it, Frank. We're caught.
Mom already feels a keeper. Oh, one here too?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
There was something on it. It was actually walking it.
Jill feels one.
What is that?
Sizer.
Frankie's got one already, and it looks like it might be a keeper. I'll have to measure him.
Yeah, I made it. Good one.
That's a great one. Look at him. Look at him. The first one goes to Frankie. Woohoo! We've got a trap here. Let's pull it up quickly.
Well, I have to first, like,
How much
I don't know
rope
what
put out, right?
Oh my God, another keeper over there. Come on, Jewel. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, Jewel's got a keeper too. Oh my gosh. This is doing great. The crabbing is getting seriously crazy over here. We already got a half dozen. We're only here 15 minutes, and look at these guys. Woo! Looks good. Look at this monster I just got. Woo! He's a keeper and a half, and he's still eating. He's still eating. Jewel's pulling up. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, a keeper! Look at that. Jewel with another keeper. Oh, my goodness. So I haven't been filming much because I think we've caught, like, what, 19 crabs so far? And it's what, 840, something like that?
almost 9.
Almost 9. So I do want to show you this crab right here because a lot of you guys keep on asking, how do you know it's a male or female? So there's a little baby here. I just want to show you. See how the claws are red? That's one indicator. And on the bottom, do you see that circle here? Not really a circle. I am talking about this piece right here. So these are the genitals. So this is a female. So this part and the red claws indicate female. Let me show you the male. And here is another crab, and this you can tell is a male. He's jumping off of me. Get the blue claws, but let's flip him over. You can see that part there. You can see his genitals are very different. See how to a point? Kind of hard to hold him still, but here, I have another one to show you. Oh, he's stuck. It's feisty. You can see right here. See, very different genitals in the female. Right now, these are all male, and yes, they do taste different. But I think I want to say we're at 19 at the moment. But look at these monsters. Julia caught a fish. Look at that. Woo! We got some cool color in them. Let's see if the girls are pulling up anything. We have first-time crab right here too. Let's see what we have. The line is shaking, man. Let's see.
It was quite light.
Light?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. Oh, 3 in your bait though.
Yeah, they are.
Joel's gonna pull this guy. Let's see. They stopped hitting over here.
Yeah.
So we've been here for about an hour, and I want to say we have 19 so far. Yeah, pretty good. But now we're gonna change. We're almost at high tide. Should be in about maybe 15 more minutes, and they say it's gonna get a little shallow over here, which doesn't really make much sense to me. But we're gonna move the boat anyway. So we're gonna pull up all of our traps and probably head more towards on the other side of 47. Time to pull up the anchor. Anchor up. Time to pull up the first commercial that has the camera in it. Check it out. There's our buoy.
Boom. Oh, that's heavy, Joe.
We don't even have. We have one.
Aww.
One baby. They don't like the flounder back at all.
No, they don't.
We didn't get any hits, so I deleted everything on the memory card. I threw a couple of bunkers and flounder backs in there, and we've got to grab this pot coming up right here. And then we'll probably throw this one in a little bit further down that way. Maybe we'll get some hits on here.
Yeah.
Get nothing to this guy. So while we're moving to the next stop, let's talk about different traps for those who've never been fishing or crabbing before. This is a hand line. You put a little bit of bunker on the end. There's two different ways that catch crabs when you're talking hand lines and traps. You get like this one here, which you place down, you hope the crab gets on, and then you inch by inch slowly pull it up. Okay? Now, there's another trap, like this one, completely different. So with this one, you want to lay it so it goes down flat with the meat right in the middle, bunker again. See how the legs go down? And then that way crabs can get inside. Unlike the other ones where you pull them up slowly, this one you have to pull up fast. And let me show you what I'm talking about. So this one you place down and you can see how the gates open up, and then you pull them up fast. With these ones, there is no gate, so you'll put it down slowly. And then you slowly pull it up. Our first time crabber, Ukrainian, caught this crab right here. Her first crab! Woo! Look at this, guys. We have a big bomber, right? Flying over us. Pretty cool. You don't see that every day while crabbing. And this is our view at the moment. So serene. And I want to share with you this crab here. This is a pregnant female crab. You can see that big orange thing. Those are the eggs. Of course, you can't keep these. You have to throw them right back as soon as you catch it. But it's something you don't see every day. Look at this boat heading out. Woo! Captain Sig. Big boat. Mom looking for those greenheads because they're hurting. They're biting, they're hurting, they're out for blood. Where are they? Get them! Yeah, the downside is just the greenheads, but one downside. We got a lot of crabs so far though. Here's the count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We're at 19 right now. 19 keepers. We are at our 5th spot, probably our final one because about 11:14. We're all crushing it at the moment. I think we may have 20, maybe 21. They're having a good time in there. Get ready to get steamed up soon, guys. So it's 11:40, time to pull them all in and then head back. We also have to pick up the other 2 commercials and see how many we have. These seagulls are waiting for us because they know we're throwing away our bunker because we're heading back. Look at this view. Woo! Someone catch it, catch it, catch it, catch it. Take all the bunker we have. Oh no, there's 4 pieces. Okay. Here, I got it. Someone left that one.
I think it's blind. He's Lola.
One more piece, guys. One more. I think that's it. Come in the water. The crew is heading back. Yeah, Skipper Frankie over there on the helm. I think it's the helm. Yeah, I can never be a sailor.
Yes, you could.
We're grabbing this commercial right here. So not one in that pot. We are back at port. Now we're taking the crabs out. How we got so far? We got 3 so far?
Yeah.
They're fighting there, huh? I'm gonna do the official count. We were the first boat out last one, and it looks like everyone else is here. Our slip is right over here. The flag is coming down. We just took a group photo. Now we're getting off the boat. More people are getting on. Whew, we need more time out here. The boat is all clean and ready to go, and now we're heading off because people are heading on. Car is all packed, and now we're heading home. We'll back up. Oh, I'm gonna get a new W. Huh, I make them and I haven't even got her a new one. Gotta get a new one. We left and now the sun came out, but I think it was perfect for us. Because if it was too hot, man, that would have been really rough. But whew, nice and shaded, perfect temperature. Heading to the house now. We are back at the house, and we're not gonna eat the crabs this second. I mean, it's what, 1 p.m. So take the crabs, put it in the cooler with some ice, let them cool down a little bit, and then later on, we'll steam them up. You can see our keepers here, man. It's a big claw. Oh, man, you're trying to get me, buddy. But we're just gonna dump them into here. Icing them numbs them down anyway, so here we go. Well, we're back and it's 6 p.m., which means it's time for dinner, so we're gonna take the crabs out. We're doing crabs 2 different ways today. We're doing Old Bay and then gravy crabs. The gravy crabs Dad did gosh, late yesterday, and now we're knocking out the Old Bay crabs, and those are the ones we caught today. Take a look. They've been steaming for a few minutes, and they're looking good. We're just moving them around, adding more Old Bay, but woo, they look killer. Fly, eagles, fly, and here we go. Oh, man. They look good. Let me know which one you guys want, because we got some monsters in here. I mean, look at this guy, this one. Oh, they're all going to taste so good. Now, these crabs look good enough to eat. Look at these. So much meat. Look how big this claw is. Oh, these are going to be amazing to eat. And we also have garlic crabs upstairs, but I don't know which one to have. These are the garlic crabs. Which one do you guys like better? We also do crabs and aioi. Not this time, because we only caught about 2 dozen. If we caught another dozen, we probably would have put that in aioi. For those who don't know, I'm talking about garlic and butter. Those are too good too. There's so many ways to do crabs. Let me bring these upstairs and share with you guys the gravy crabs. Well, before I actually show you the gravy crabs, I have to ask you guys something. When you make your own crabs, do you keep the Old Bay slush at the bottom and then put it on your pasta or use it for something else? So let me know. I put Old Bay on everything, French fries, you name it, chicken. It tastes really good on chicken. But I like to scoop down and grab this stuff here and then put a little bit on my macaroni, especially when I'm making aioi macaroni. I don't know, it adds a little bit of flavor to it. Here are the gravy crabs. Woo! Oh, nice and hot. Dad made them yesterday. Here is the setup, everyone. This is what a bowl is going to look like with you, okay? So this is macaroni. We got crab on top of it. So this is crab gravy with more crab meat. You see crab gravy over here. This is zucchini. We got our Old Bay crabs.
You have a bag.
Aioi. Aioi, is that basil too?
Yeah.
And then our gravy crabs
Fresh
down
basil.
here. And here are the gravy crabs. Woo! And who won the trophy?
We think it's Jewel.
We think it's Jewel.
How many did you
Jewel.
6. Oh, maybe they were tied.
yeah.
Did we tie?
6-2, yeah.
Well, I'm not going to break the trophy in half, so you two got to fight it out. No? No.
You can have it. I have no desire.
All right, I'll keep it for another year then. I'll keep it for another year. So there we go, guys. You came with us and we went crabbing. We caught almost 2 dozen. We brought them back. We cleaned them. We steamed them. And we ate them. And we awarded the golden crab, which looks like will be staying in my possession because we really didn't have a winner tied. And Julia's my wife, so let's go to mine again in my room hanging out. But normally the winner gets to take it home for the year. And then from there, bring it back. And then whoever wins that year has to pass it along. And I won last year because of my commercial pots. This year, the commercial pots didn't catch a thing. And I feel bad because we had the GoPro in there. And you can take a look at the footage, but you don't really see anything. Take a look. I want to thank you guys for joining me. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. And a special thank you out to my patrons on patreon.com. It's because of them I get to do fun videos like this. And if you too want to go ahead and support this channel, all you have to do is click the links in the description below, and then you can have your name at the end of the video. Anyway, I'm Joey as always. I'll see you on the beach, which is right over there. Which, by the way, it's getting darker a lot earlier, and it's actually chilly out. I'm not ready for fall. I don't want fall. We need summer forever. Anyway, I'm Joey. See you later. Bye. Oh, you made it past the credits. I don't know how many people actually make it to the credits. Honestly, some people don't make it past the credits. I had the hiccups doing that whole video, by the way. If you made it this far, in the comments section, I just want you to write the craziest fish name you can come up with. You can make it up. Have fun with it. Anyway, I'm Joey. See you later. Thank you for taking your time to make it to the end of the video. Bye.